What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Long time no see. Okay, let me explain. So the last time you guys saw me was for my brother's birthday. I did a vlog and then I started my first job. When you first start your first job, I worked at a food place and I was just tired and I didn't want to film when I had my days off. And then I left that job, but I do have great memories I made at that job. I met my boyfriend there. I worked with some of my best friends. I worked at a pizza place. And then I left that job and I started working at a hair salon and I became a receptionist and I absolutely love that job. But sadly right now, our salon's temporarily closed due to, you know, what's going on right now, world pandemic. Right now, it's just so hard to keep your mind busy and stay creative. And so I thought maybe I should get back into YouTube. My friend started making YouTube videos, my best friend, and she does really great makeup videos. I'll link her down below. It's under Abasag Ramirez. I just wanted to talk to you guys, and it's kind of like my therapy in a way, and talk to you guys about something sad that happened. I'm just gonna put my hair up with my little Tupac headband. I wanted to talk to you guys about a YouTuber that recently passed away that I love to watch. Makes me want to cry every time I think about it. His name was Corey La Barrie. I've been watching him for years. So growing up, I would watch Kian and JC. And watching their videos, I was introduced to Corey. And I also started watching all of like Kian and JC's friends. And I saw how Corey was with his friends. And if you guys don't know, Corey passed away. It was on his birthday, his 25th birthday, which was the same day as Mother's Day. And he got into a car and his friend was a drunk driver and they got into a car accident. You guys could look up the details. It's kind of sad. I don't like talking about it. So he died due to being in a car with a drunk driver. So it's so tragic and it happened so suddenly, like on his birthday. It's so like heartbreaking and it makes me want to cry. I don't want to cry because I'm about to do my makeup, but I'm like, that is so sad. And something about Corey, if you watch him on YouTube, you could see how much of a wonderful and like happy and bright person he was. He would always be making people laugh and smile. That's what he did for me. He was someone I could escape like reality for a little bit. I could guarantee myself a laugh from watching his videos. So that was really hard for me. I watch on YouTube all the time. It's no longer gonna be here. And it's slowly sinking. I feel like when you watch someone on YouTube, you feel like you are a part of their life and you feel like you kind of get to know them and you've been following them in their life and then they're just gone. And so even for his fans, it's like a loss. And I don't even want to imagine. And I could only imagine what the family and friends are going through right now, because loss of someone you love is one of the hardest things to ever go through. My heart is just aching and I'm just so sad about it. But he was so positive. He was a great person. You could totally see that in his videos. People loved him and he was so kind and welcoming. And you hear all these stories. Something I recommend you guys watching is Deeper with the Dolan Twins. It's a podcast and I listened to it and they talked about, I think it's called Remembering Corey La Barrie. And it was a beautiful podcast to listen to. And if you guys don't know, if you guys follow Dolan Twins, they lost their father to cancer. So in the podcast, they kind of talk about how to cope with death and things like that. It kind of helps you kind of cope with it and realize that Corey also would want us to be happy because he was so happy and loving and bright and always in a good mood. And he would not want us to like be sad and down. He would want us to be happy and to celebrate his life. And it kind of changed my perspective because I was like really sad about it. Like I'm still so incredibly sad about it, but it like made me put into perspective. Like I know that heaven exists and I know that I'm gonna meet all my loved ones again. And I know that he's going to see his loved ones again. I mean, his loved ones are gonna see him again. All his friends, all his family, all his fans even, we're all gonna see him in heaven. I'm gonna see my grandma in heaven. I'm gonna see my dogs in heaven. I'm gonna see everyone I love in heaven. And you just kind of have to remind yourself that we're gonna go somewhere after this and it's gonna be a way more beautiful place than earth. So yeah, but I really recommend you guys listen to that podcast because it's really hard. If you've never experienced death, it's really hard to cope with it. something about coping is you're not going to fully forget that the death happened. You're not going to just be happy about it. It's still going to be in the back of your head, but you're just going to learn how to kind of change your perspective a little bit and how to live your life dealing with death. I guess in the podcast, this is actually my first time listening to their podcast. One of Corey's good friends, Ryan's in it as well. So that was hard to listen to hear like the pain in his friend's voice. It's just so tragic. So I just want to say that, Corey, we all love and miss you. I miss him deeply. I'll miss him forever on YouTube, but I know that he's impacted my life, and I learned a lesson from him, just to be happy and to spread kindness. And because of him, I'm going to kind of push aside my social anxiety, because I do have social anxiety. So I'm going to go out and be a little bit better about it, reach out to my friends some more, make sure they are okay, and just to spread kindness around everyone and to make other people smile, even if I hardly know them. I'm going to do what Corey did, and if you guys would listen to stories, he would make those feel welcome. So like for instance, like the Dolan twins, you'd have to listen to their story, but they basically said that when they felt uncomfortable at a party, Corey made them feel comfortable. So I'm going to try my best to be like that. So let's just get into my makeup. I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer today because it's been a while. I'm just going to sanitize my hands, and I just typically will put my primer in like my T-zone. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand. I'm just going to go over like my really big pimples. I'm going to take the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I love this brush. Super cute, right? It's cute just to have all these blemishes all over your face. It's fun. Thing I'm going to do now is apply my foundation. Mary Kay Time Wise Matte 3D Foundation in the shade Ivory N160. And I'm just going to apply that on my hand and take my Real Technique sponge. And I'm just going to apply that to my face. One thing I hate about acne, like I wish I didn't have to like pack on my foundation. I'm gonna take my concealer again. Like I said, I got big pimples, so I have to go over them again. Foundation doesn't like stick on my nose. It's weird. So I have to like, isn't this ridiculous? I have to do this to my nose. Like what the heck? Why do I have to do that? I don't know. It sucks. The struggle is real, you guys, when you have acne. I'm not even kidding. I'm just gonna blend that in with my sponge. Let's go over where I put all that concealer. I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape in Fair. I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes. And then I put it right here above my lip, my chin, and my forehead. Taking the same concealer and then putting it on my eyelid. If you guys have tips for big pores, let me know. Let me know tips on how to apply makeup to big pores, because even though I put a pore primer on, it works to an extent. I'm gonna take a Diverse Black and just put it here because I feel like it like lightens up my foundation. I'm gonna take the Mary Kay translucent powder here. I'm sorry, I have to like look weird right now. And I'm just gonna start pressing in the powder underneath my eyes, just like so. And just set everything in place. And then I just take my brush real quick and I'll just go over those little lines that went on my eyelid with the same translucent powder. Set my eyelids. I'm gonna take my Mary Kay Ivory 2 pressed powder all over powder brush, and I just will put the brush in there, and then just put it all over my face, just lightly. And then today I'm gonna take this bronzer. I feel like being a little more a bronze goddess with shimmer. So this is Mary Kay Illuminating Bronzer in Gilded Glow. And my favorite brush for that is Morphe E4 brush. Boom, take it over back again. Go over everything, make sure it's all blended. I'm gonna take this blush right here. It's Shy Blush from Mary Kay. Very pigmented, so I'm just gonna barely, okay, I say barely, but I pack on my blush because I freaking love blush. And I'll take that same blush and I'll just put it on my nose. And I also like to put it above my eyebrows, like this. I started doing this with my mom. I don't know, I was talking about blush with my mom. You guys don't know, my mom sells Mary Kay. That's why I have like a lot of Mary Kay products I use. I love Mary Kay. And she said, when I was younger, I would put it, I think she still does. She's like, I put blush above my eyebrows. So I started doing it and I like the way it looks. I don't know. So there is my blush and my bronzer. I'm gonna try this again, it's been a while. It's gonna be the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio in the shade 250. The brush I use for my blush is the BH Cosmetics. It's my Ray Ray number 2. And then I'm gonna take, it's my Ray Ray 2 from BH Cosmetics and number 5. Ooh, this is pretty. I forgot how pretty this highlighter is. Makeup, there's no rules to makeup. As long as you like the outcome, that's really all that matters, you guys. I used to care like too much about how my makeup looked, and now I don't care like too much. Like I used to like do my makeup so different. I used to contour my nose, contour my face. Now I'm like, no, who has time for that? Especially if you're going to work. Like sometimes for work, I'll just literally get my concealer, conceal my whole face, add my powder, my brows, my mascara. It sounds like a lot, but to me it's not. My powder, like all of my powders I usually use. My bronzer, my blush, a little bit of highlight, mascara, my brows, and I'm like out the door. I'm gonna highlight my forehead real quick. Sometimes I'll use my finger and I'll highlight like my cupid's bow, blend it out. So down my chin, and then my favorite part is my nose. So pretty. I'm gonna do my brows off camera and I'll be back with you guys. Here's my Mary Kay Precision Brow Liner in Dark Blonde. I'm gonna take my spoolie, comb it out, and then I'm gonna take my Mary Kay Volumizing Brow Tint in Dark Blonde, and I'll be right back. This is how I do my brows. I wish I could make them look more like faded in the front and stuff, but this is what I do. I'm too lazy to do that. So you know what? I'm gonna be real. This is like my real makeup routine. If you guys don't like it, oh well. I will take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I will take the shade Tourmaline right here, this shade right here. I love this shade. And I just literally put that over my eyelid and I call it a day. Then now I'm gonna take the shade Summer right here and I'm going to just take my pinky and I'm gonna put that literally just like right here. And like my tear duct area. And then I'll highlight underneath my brows. Like so. I really need to pluck my eyebrows. It's a good thing you guys can't see it up close. I'm just gonna highlight underneath my brow bone. I'm gonna set my face and I'll put on my mascara. So this is just the Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray. And I'm just gonna take my eyelash curler. This is just from Amazon. It's the brand Brilliant Beauty, if you're curious. I'm gonna take my Mary Kay mascara. This is Mary Kay Lash Love Mascara in I Love Black. I feel so weird when I do my makeup like this because it makes me feel like I'm going to go to work again and I'm not. It makes me a little bit sad. But during quarantine, I'm not even kidding, this is probably like my 3rd or 4th time doing my makeup. Like I hardly ever put it on. I like to take my mascara one and I like to like focus it at like the root because I feel like it makes it look like I put eyeliner on. So there's that, and then I'm gonna apply it to my bottom eyelashes. I like to go back, reapply my mascara because I'm crazy and I love like dramatic mascara. And then I will just take this and I will literally grab it. not do that. I will comb through my eyelashes so it's not like clumpy. Fan that face a little bit, and I'm just gonna take my Q-tip. I'm just gonna quickly just flake off that mascara, and I'll just go back with that same shade I was using. I'm just gonna go right back over that whole area that we went over with the tip. So I'm just gonna apply it again to my eyelid. Sometimes I'll go back into the same palette, I'll get that shade Summer again, and then I make sure I like to bring it like underneath, like right here. I like a lot of that shimmer. I'm going to take my Mary Kay Naturally Moisturizing Stick, and I'm just going to apply that to my lips. I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Universal Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of tap in my lip balm. Just my everyday makeup look. This is typically what I would do if I was going to work, going out, and I need to get ready fast. Even just for every day, I'm not really into a lot of makeup as much anymore. I used to care about like my eyeshadow and stuff, so that's why when I like buy makeup and stuff, I used to be obsessed with buying a whole bunch of new eyeshadow palettes, and that's why I like stopped, because I realized I don't really reach for them anymore. And if I do reach for an eyeshadow palette, it's going to be super neutral. If my skin's doing a little bit better, I would just use my Tarte Shape Tape in White Sand and use that as like my foundation. And then I'll take like my Fairer and highlight underneath my eyes, just make me look more alive. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'm going to try to talk less. I just love to talk, and I just talked your ear off. I just want to tell you guys right now just to cherish everyone in your life, cherish all your family members and things like that, and tell them you love them, give them a hug, because life could just be gone in an instant. And I just have to say that, like, just make a good impact in this world. Spread kindness and love, and that's all I could say for you guys. So God bless everyone. I hope you guys are all safe and make smart decisions. Bye, you guys. Deuces. Mwah. Bye.